Hey everyone, welcome to our workout today. Our workout is broken into 3 different areas today. So we'll start actually with 2 sun salutations into a 5-minute cardio burst, 5 exercises, 1 minute per exercise. Moving then into a traditional HIIT workout series of 4 exercises. We'll do each 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, repeat that 4 times. And then we close with our 5-minute core burst. So same thing, 5 exercises, 1 minute each exercise, 2 sun salutes to close. It's an awesome sequence. I'm so glad you're here with me to do this. Let's begin at the top of our mat. Release your arms by your side, drop your shoulders, press your feet into the mat. With your next inhale, reach your arms up and gaze up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold fully. Inhale, lengthen halfway, fingertips to floor or hands to shins. Exhale, back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Feel that core connection, rooting navel to spine. And then shift to the tips of your toes. Exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows in. Release the feet, press the palms, give a lift to the chest, upward facing dog. Gaze down, tuck the toes. Maybe a little mini Chaturanga, push up, back into downward facing dog. This is our first one today. I like to pedal through my legs, really arriving in my body. Rise up to the tips of the toes, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop. Top of the mat, inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold fully, going a little deeper. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, palms to chest. Once more, inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plank pose. Engage your core, rooting navel in toward the spine. And this time a little more depth in that posterior scoop of the tailbone, flesh of the buttocks towards the heels, hip points up towards rib points. Shift to the tips of the toes. Exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back, maybe through that Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. This time a static down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Bend the knees so the belly nearly touches the thighs, feeling that length in the sides of the waist. Now give a push to the hands, lift through the hips, and allow the thigh bones to move back. Good, rise up to the tips of the toes, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up. Palms to chest. Okay, 5 minutes of cardio. Follow me. We'll start with our right leg back in 3, 2, get into a lunge position. Here we go. From a lunge, knee to chest, little hop. Lunge, knee to chest. I want you to be landing lightly on the ball of your foot. Keeping your shoulders stacked over your hips the whole time. There's an option to change your positioning of your hands if you want. Either bringing hands to prayer or just spider hands. I like having my hands on my hips because it reminds me to hug my outer hip points in to maintain that strong core connection, specifically through that transverse abdominis, that natural girdle that cinches the waistline in. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Left foot back. Hop it in and back to lunge. Hop it in, back to lunge. Our cardio segment is designed to just give a kickstart, helping us to really find that breath-body connection. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little burpee to get down for a mountain climber. Stretch up, plant your palms, hop back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping shoulders over wrists. Hop it forward and up. Plank, mountain climber. Hop it forward, up. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Make it to the top of the mat. Whew. Sink it down. Squat jump. So with that squat jump, extend yourself up, legs straight, arms straight back behind you. I'm landing on the balls of my feet for that ball heel connection. Last 10. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long side of the mat, go out, out, in. Take up some space. Pick up the speed. Try to keep the upper body relatively stable. Just working those legs. A little faster for the last 30 seconds of cardio. Last 10. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. I'm warm. I hope you are too. Let me show you our 4 poses for our high intensity interval training series. All right, so the first pose is a reverse lunge. We've done this before. Into a one-footed squat. So come up, keep the right leg lifted, and just do a little mini sink into that left leg. Rounds 1 and 3 we'll do on the right side. Rounds 2 and 4 on the left. Our second pose is a lunge, warrior 3, knee to chest. So again, take it back into the lunge. Extend out through warrior 3, keeping the hips squared down, pushing out through the foot as if you're trying to step the foot to the wall. And then take the knee into the chest, stacking shoulders over hips. So a little faster, lunge, warrior 3, knee to chest. The third one is a squat into a lunge. Legs will be a little bit wider than hips distance, toes pointing out. Sink into your squat, step a foot back. Sink, and step. And the squat, I like to have my hands at the center of my chest, In the lunge, I usually take the arms back. The last one is just bridge lifts and lowers. If you're looking for that booty toning, you're keeping the the heels stacked underneath those knees. If you're looking for more hamstring strength, you're walking those feet further forward to load up that hamstring group. Wherever you are, arms are 45 degrees from the body, anchoring through your shoulders and the back of the head as you lift the hips and exhale, lower to a tap. Okay, let's begin. 10 seconds to prepare. Here we go. Three, two, one. Right leg back first. Reverse lunge into a one-footed squat. So we're doing 50 seconds of work into 10 seconds of rest. For that reverse lunge, you can either keep a high lunge, or if you want a little bit more load to the psoas, you can give a little tap down with the knee. This sequence today requires no weights. If you're looking to challenge yourself further, you can feel free to add weights through every single one of these postures. Your choice. Last 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Getting ready for the lunge, warrior 3, knee to chest. Still on that right side, take it back. You might need to shift your positioning. Warrior 3, knee to chest, lunge, warrior 3, knee to chest, lunge, warrior 3. In the HIIT sequences, we are not counting reps, we're counting time. So you can do this really as fast or as slow as you feel comfortable with. Three, 2, try to finish off the sequence. Okay, feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Sink through your squat, step the right leg back to a tapped lunge. Sink through the squat, left leg back, lunge. This one will get us. Last 3, 2, 1. Take it down to bridge, lift, and lowers. Either vertically stacking the joints or sending feet a little bit further forward. Your choice. Use your arms as a solid foundation here. So I'm actually anchoring through the backs of my arms, the backs of my hands, and out through each fingernail. At the very top of my pose, I can peel my shoulders under me to get a little bit more elevation. I love this pose because it reactivates the hamstrings. So feel the entire posterior chain receiving some strength building here. Last 10 seconds. Might feel like a nice rest from the other 3 poses. This is wrapping up round 1. Here we go, round 2. Meet at the top. Left side. Reverse lunge into that one-legged squat. So there's that option again to either stay in a nice high lunge or to give that tap, your choice. Maybe alternating between the two. Lots of balance in this sequence. So some good cues to think about are constantly drawing into the midline, hugging muscles to bones, and then hugging the outer hips in, outer shoulders in. Ten-second break. We're moving into the lunge on the left-hand side. Warrior 3, knee to chest. Take it back for a lunge. Warrior 3, knee to chest. I tend to slow this one down so that I can shift forward with control rather than utilizing momentum. If I use momentum in any transition, whether I'm working out or practicing yoga, I can guarantee that I will lose that core connection. We all learned that one with the handstand, right? Who's tried kicking up into handstands for years, never getting anywhere. It's because the core has a hard time maintaining engagement and the joints have a hard time stacking. So those slow lifts are where it's at for building the strength we need. Ooh, I'm getting a little shaky and we're not even done round 2. Take your feet wide, toes out slightly. Squat into lunge. So this one we actually are going for that tap. It slows down the sequence a little bit, which is nice because this is challenging work. Down for your bridge lifts and lowers. Every time I lift up, I'm anchoring through the back of my head. For most of us, it means to actually lift the chin slightly from the chest, avoiding too much compression at the cervical spine, just finding that neutral position. Last 10 seconds. Okay, halfway through, everyone. Nice work. Top of the mat, back to the right side. Lunge. And that mini squat. As your legs get more tired, balance will just really turn off. So slow the movements down if you want, just to get that connection. Through my own HIITs, I try to actually do the first 2 really slow, and then the second 2 rounds I can speed it up a little bit once I've mastered the movements and learned how to maintain the connection throughout. right side for the lunge, warrior three, knee to chest. Little tap downs if you need them. Last 5 seconds. Squat into the lunge. Last 5 seconds. Take it down. Bridge, lifts, and lowers. Last 10 seconds. Okay, we're on our final round. This one's on the left side. Reverse lunge, one-legged squat. Step the left leg back. Sink into that right leg. So keep that left leg hovering on that single squat. You're over halfway. I'll cue our halfway points through the last round. Because I know we're all working harder on this last round than we've worked for the other 3. Stay with it, we're in this together. Ooh, okay. Get ready for the lunge, warrior 3, knee to chest. The last round is the best because you can do anything for 50 seconds. This is the last time we have to do these movements. Step it back, lunge. Shift forward, warrior 3. Take it in, balance. Maybe you've positioned yourself smartly beside a wall like I have. We're halfway through, over halfway. Done with that. Squat, kick it back into the lunge. Here we go. Over halfway. Ten seconds. I don't think I could do another lunge after these 10 seconds if I tried. Let's just push through it. 5, 2, okay, take it down. We close on that sweet note. Bridge lifts and lowers. Slow your breath. Noticing the body and the alignment. At the top of your extension, keep the knees hugging in medially. They might have a tendency to splay as the supporting muscle groups are a little fatigued. Halfway through. So we actually go right into our core blast from here while we still have some energy. It's only 5 minutes, everyone. Let me reset my timer. Flip over. 5 seconds to prepare. Start in your forearm plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From forearm plank, I want you to walk your feet in toward your body. Finding dolphin pose, melt the chest back. You're on your tiptoes. And then slowly walk your feet into forearm plank again. One line of energy through heels, glutes, shoulders, and crown of the head. Walk it up. Find that dolphin. Walk it back. Find your plank. Over halfway through. Last 5 seconds. We'll meet in that forearm plank. 3, 2, keep the right forearm down, point it to the left side of the mat. I like to have my palm down, extend the left arm up. Lift the hips, exhale, dip to lower. Modifications, you can step the instep of that left foot down, or even hand to hip here. Hand to hip is nice because it gives you something to push up into. Over halfway through. I love these for my oblique strength training. They're a regular part of my personal practice. We're doing this together. Stick with it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch to the second side. Left arm down. Right arm up. Straight into those dips. Over halfway through. Onto your backs. Drive knees into the chest, squeeze it in. Extend it out to a V, legs to 45, arms out. Knees to chest, squeeze. Try to keep your shoulders lifted from the mat for an added challenge. Over halfway through. Stick with it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down. Take the knees over the hips and just tap it out. Our last minute of strength building. Shins land at that parallel position. And if you're looking for more load to the core, take those legs a little bit further forward to the top of your mat. Active through the arms, backs of the hands, fingernails, all tapping down. Anchor your shoulders and press to the back of the head. Another exercise that I include in my regular core routine. We're almost done. Here we go. Last 15. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knees in. Move to one side and get up, or give a little kick up to, I'm going to face the back of my mat for a little change in perspective. Final 2 sun salutes. Release the arms by your side, flip your palms forward, take a big inhale. Lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold fully. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale back, plank pose. Lower, chaturanga. Lift, up dog. Back to down dog. After a big breath, you can walk, step, or hop. I'm going to tiptoe to the top of the mat. Lengthen halfway. Fold fully. Lengthen all the way. And once more, no cues. Just follow your breath. Moving with our hands together in front of the chest. And then a little stretch. Take your feet hip distance apart, hands to hips, sink down. Hook the right ankle just above the left knee. Keep space between the thighs and bring hands to chest. Sinking a little deeper, keep the hips squared forward, targeting the outer right glutes, outer right hip. down to stand tall, switch. Left ankle just above the right knee, keeping space between the thighs, sink it down. Hips stay squared forward, find your pose. And press down to release. Move it into a seat. Same thing, cross the right ankle just above the left knee, space between the thighs. Step the left foot in as close as you can and lift through the chest. And switch. Unwind, take it onto your back, same thing. Last pose, right ankle hooks just above the left thigh. Stage 1 is here. Stage 2, hands behind the thigh. Stage 3, hands around the shin. And switch. Release. Step feet to mat, take your hands to your belly, take the deepest breath yet today. Move to one side, support yourself up to a seat. And I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to move and breathe. We'll see you next time.